Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here and now. Before we do begin, let us give a brief little review. In the last part, a number of things have happened. We had Deku and Charlie. The two finally talked about what happened on Charlie's birthday, where the two, they kinda made out. Like, a lot. Now, these two, they talked about it for a minute, and Deku, he tried to break the tension with a bit of a joke. However, he accidentally said it a little too seriously, and Charlie, she took up Deku on a bet. If he won the fight, they'd go on a date, and she'd even have to wear a dress, actually dress up. And Charlie, yeah. Her end of the bargain if Deku lost was quite simple. He'll pay for half of the engine she puts in the new car, the one that she's still trying to fix up in the garage. And, well, he'll help her out. And Deku, he kinda took up this bet. And then he beat a guy with 50 pounds on him. And Charlie and Deku, the two, yeah. After Deku's fight, they had to try and talk about that. Because Deku, while he was being serious, he wasn't being that serious. And Charlie, her and Deku managed to convince each other that this is just a regular lunch date, or not a date at all. It's just lunch with friends. And Charlie, she just decided to dress a little differently today. Yeah, that's it, right? Now, Charlie called her friends, and the two, they were quite happy by what was happening, because Charlie, from what they're hearing, needs to go shopping. Now, there currently is Carly, who does actually sit there at the table with a glass of water, as there is where Cassie, she does lay out a few other dresses on the table, trying to express as Mary does sit there with a cup of coffee. Seriously though, like, doesn't she just think going shopping would be easier? I don't know how to shop like that. Seriously? Okay, fine. Okay, I know about makeup, so that's why they called me. But what's Izuku doing right now? It's not Izuku. Really? You told her? She's my sister. Of course I told her. Okay, I'm gonna make this very clear. Me and Izuku, we're just going out to lunch. So why is your face red? It's just lunch. Her bring her hands up, expressing. She just thought about looking nice. That's all. Charlie, I've seen you go to dinner with mud on your jacket and blood. I'm fairly certain you don't care. You want to dress to impress. No, I don't. I don't need to impress him. Then why wear a dress? Because I because I lost a bet. Oh, the truth comes out now, does it? Are you really gonna keep interrogating me on this? Charlie, I'm just surprised that you and Zuko are finally giving it a go. I mean, I thought you and him tried before and you dumped him. No, we've never been like that. So what changed? um, my birthday last month. Yeah. You slept with him? No, no, no. Not at all. Oh, I just sort of me and him just sort of uh-huh. Spell it. We sort of made out. Oh. Oh? Yeah, drunken mistakes happen like that, right? It didn't. Okay, okay. Which one should I try? Charlie trying to change the subject desperately. And there is with a person who's going to hold up a blue dress, expressing. It does look to be a little revealing, but hey, maybe she just might hook, line, and sink Izuku in. It's not like that. We're gonna grab the dress and look at it for a second. Okay, it's just so teal? Blue. It's just so goddamn blue. I mean, come on. How about a black dress? Let me try and find one. Mary's gonna stand up, expressing that she'll go search her closet too. And they'll meet back here in about 5 minutes. And there actually is where Cassie, she does go to agree, and the two do go to walk away, as Carly does sit there. Her at least trying to talk about exactly what's going on, and wanting to know what exactly she plans to do with Izuku. And Charlie, she does try to explain what she knows so far, and there currently is Deku. Deku, he's actually a bit more intrigued to know what's going to be happening. Him, currently, going to pull over the car, as he's going to get out and walk onto the college campus. As Deku, he does going to read his text. Okay, so... Okay, so they're out by the football field. That being on Deku's mind, as he does go to walk over and go to the field. And somebody, they're currently sitting in the bleachers, as they look like they've had a bit of a rough day. And Deku, he does go to walk up. And the person, they do get to sit there after a long day of people fucking with them. And they really just wanted this to be done with. And they're glad the person they hired should be showing up any... Hey, excuse me, who are you? The guy you hired. You look like you've been in a fight. I was. Are you sure you're gonna be able to handle this? Yeah, I'll be fine. Your face is covered in bandages. I said I'm fine, kid. Okay, but, how much? I got into an accident and I flaked on you. I'm sorry. So I'll give you a half price. And that would be? How about 150? That's a lot. I just said half price. Right, right. Um, so anyways, the kid going to hand over the cash, expressing. Okay, so it's gonna be quite simple to understand. There's this guy who likes to mess with him. Every time he comes out here to just get away from people, anytime they don't have practice, the guy comes over here to hang out with his friends behind the bleachers. He's pretty sure they're getting high and, I mean, you know, talking about a lot of shit. Hmm. All right. And what do you want me to do? Get them off your back, teach them a lesson, blackmail them, get them off your back that way? I just, I wanna, I wanna get them to stop doing that shit. So teach them a lesson. No, no, I mean, yes, but I don't want you to kill them or hurt them. You're serious? Yes. Okay, kid, let me explain one simple thing to you. Whenever I give my descriptions for my job, people usually tend to need somebody have their fucking teeth caved in. So that's why people hire me. That's why people rely on me. And I might look like I'm an injured man, but trust me, the guy who did this shit to me, I did way worse to him. Besides, I'm a little annoyed right now. So tell me, what do you want me to do? I just, I don't, I don't know how to tell you properly, but you're really scary. Deku, he actually is gonna walk over and sit down. Him going to grunt wherever he does gonna sit down. And the guy does to ask, so, how exactly did he fight? Like I said, so you're really just A hired gun? No, hired muscle. There's a difference. Really? What's the difference? A hired gun kills people. I fuck them up. Pretty badly. Usually I don't kill. Usually? That was a joke. Okay, kid. I can't do sarcasm with you, so this is gonna be fun. What exactly are you? What do you mean? Your name? Connor. My name's Connor. I, I'm not really all that strong, all that big, all that powerful. Yeah? Okay, Connor. What I'm gonna do is quite simple. You paid for my help for the day. Deku going to bring his hand up and onto Connor's shoulder, expressing. What he's gonna do is make a few things quite simple. He's what? A freshman in college? Actually, I'm I think a year three. So you're like what, 20? 21? My 22nd birthday is in. I don't care. Right. Hired, muscle. Mm-hmm. Listen, kid, just think of me as hired help. I mean, we're practically the same age. So, listen to this. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go down there, I'm going to talk to your friends. Let them know to stop fucking with people here. If they don't listen to me, I'll come back. That will be worth your 150. Then again, I will rough them up a bit. That may cost extra. But I don't want you to fight them. Kid, if I don't get them off your back, they are just going to keep fucking with people. People here. So, I'm going to be charging you an extra little fee. But that's not fair. Welcome to the real world, kid. I Okay. You see, that's the problem right there. What is? You're a pussy. I'm not. Really? Uh I'm um there it is again. You gotta get a backbone. Do you know how to throw a punch? Of course I do. Throw one at me. What? Throw one at my face right now. Hard as you can. Trust me, I won't even feel it. But I throw a goddamn punch. You little fucking. This be when the person is gonna turn and throw their fist out hard. And Deku, he does see the way they moved fast. Definitely been going through this for a while. Definitely striking a nerve. Definitely trying to hold back his anger. And Deku, after going to take the blow, he does a turn looking back at the kid, telling him, not bad. Sorry, you just. No. Rule 1. Don't apologize. Never apologize. Rule 2. Don't back down from a fight. What I'm going to do is quite simple. I'll tell you a few things and give you some advice. Then I'll get those guys off your back. Then you'll be able to deal with them on your own. You got it? Yes. Yes, what? Yes, I got it. There we go. That's a lot better. Now I'm gonna go pay your friends a visit downstairs. If you want to watch, go ahead. Deku's gonna bring his hands up. As there is, where Deku's gonna bring his hand up to his chin, going to pop his knuckles as he's gonna walk behind the bleachers. And we do actually have right now 3 guys are currently talking, and one of them is holding onto a joint. Some of them talking about how a few things have been going on. I mean, things with this girl have been good, but then there's this girl over here, and I mean, he might go out with this one over here, you know. I mean, he's heard some things about her, and she's definitely, you know, crazy, crazy. And Deku's gonna walk up, as he has to stand there with his hand currently in his jacket. And the guys are gonna turn. And the guy who notices Deku, he's confused. At first he thought he was just campus security. But then Deku, he does express walking forward. He's sorry to inform them But they've got to stop fucking with a lot of the people here at the school. Are you serious? Very much so, yes. What are you gonna do? I mean, look at you. Someone already kicked your ass. When the guy's gonna step forwards, expressing, this guy should be pretty easy. And Deku, when the guy does come rushing towards him, the guy throws a haymaker right in Deku's face, smashing across and feeling how, oh god, his hand. That definitely was bad, but Deku's still staying there. I'm going to throw up his right fist, smashing it straight in the person's face. And they do get to fall backwards as they hit the ground, and they are KO'd. And Deku is going to pull back his hand, expressing, okay, so it's 2 against 1. Now this isn't fair. Hmm? What are you talking about? We'll still kick your ass. Oh, you thought I was talking about not fair for me. No. Last time I dealt with a group of guys, like you guys, it was easy. I mean, a lot of you guys are all talk. They're good stepping forwards, expressing. A lot of them, they don't even take action. Some of them back down the moment you step towards them. Some of them like to be all bark and no bite. Some like a dog, really. I mean, it wants to bark and bark and bark and yap away all fucking night. But the moment you try to confront it, it stops. It knows it's done something wrong. It knows that it definitely shouldn't have been doing what it was doing. So just ask them, are they like a barking dog? Are they done yapping? Are they done screaming their heads off and annoying the fuck out of everybody around them? Because Deku, stepping forwards, smashing his fist into the wall behind someone, as he's going to tell them, he's ready to put down the dogs if he does need to. And the guy does going to stare at Deku. Him going to say, he'll hand over all of his money. Oh no, I don't want your money. Though, I would take it. You do need to know, I was hired to talk to you. Hired? Yeah, I was. The guy stepping backwards, before going to throw his foot directly into the kid's gut, putting him to the wall, expressing to him, they'd like to be the big guy, but what happens whenever an actual fish swims into the pond? Then they're just the tadpoles he'll eat up, scoop up, and shit out. One of the guys looking at Deku. And the guy actually does get to reach down to his pocket. I mean, it's definitely an option, right? I mean, it's self-defense. The knife. Okay. Right. Deku gonna turn. The guy pulling something out of his pocket. And Deku, he doesn't look back towards the guy he has pinned to the wall. Before, Deku's gonna just push his foot deeper into the man's gut. Before going to pull it backwards and smash into the guy's gut, and he does gonna start puking. Him stumbling over forwards onto the ground. And Deku just start to walk towards the guy. Express to him about what exactly he's already said. What's he gonna do? Fight or flight? What will he do? Freeze? That's usually a third option no one really thinks about. So, what's he gonna do next? Deku's stepping right in front of the guy, and the guy still hasn't pulled out the knife. And Deku just continued talking. He just froze. So tell him, is he gonna try and take that knife and run it across his throat? What's he gonna do? And the guy just does go to just say sorry, as Deku does gonna inform him. See, was that so hard? So is he gonna try and do this shit again? No, sir. Good. Now, collect your friends. Get going. Besides, smoking here? Bad idea. There's an abandoned house about down the street. Huh? Really? Yeah. Back door's loose, window's broken, front door's jammed. Rotten planks. Be careful. Hang out there now. Yes, thanks. They're gonna turn and run over towards his friends. and Deku is going to walk back over and around the bleachers. And right now, Deku is going to talk to Connor again. And Connor, he's actually a lot more surprised. He thought Deku was intimidating, but clearly not. And Deku actually is going to speak a little bit softer with Connor, trying to actually tell him about some advice. Join a gym, gain some confidence, and, well, you know, try doing something other than what he's already doing now. And Connor, he actually stares at Deku. He hears this advice from a guy who can't even move one of his hands, and yet he dealt with a problem he's been dealing with for months. So, maybe you're right. I know I'm right. Listen, if you ever feel like you need to talk to me again, you know my number. But there's also a bar downtown. You can sometimes find me there. Really? Yeah. Also, if you want to learn how to actually throw a proper punch, I know a guy. Um, can I get his info? I'll give you that for free. Anyways, I gotta go. Deku gonna stand up and walk away. As the person, they do sit there surprised. And right now we do actually cut back over to Charlie. Charlie, yeah. Right now she's at the mall with her friends. And she feels embarrassed. That'd be what she does think. Her going to, well, throw her head through the curtains to the changing room, asking them if all of this is really necessary. Come on, just show it off. Why did you grab me a swimsuit? Come on, summer's just around the corner. Don't you want to go to the beach? I'd like to go to the beach for fishing, not swimming. Okay, fine. How about this? You come out and show us what you got, and we'll help you actually figure out your dress situation. Wait, I thought we were trying to figure that out. Okay, so you had me try on all those outfits for nothing? Charlie, we made you try them on because we thought you needed a new wardrobe. I don't need a wardrobe, I just need a simple dress. Just hand me a dress, please. Now, there actually is Mary. Mary, she has to activate her quirk. Her going to bring her hand up and move something slightly, as Charlie does go stumbling forwards. And then she has to at least fall onto the ground forwards out of the changing room. And everybody, they do go to stare at Charlie, as she actually does go to stand back up and... wow. Now, they all do go to stare at Charlie. And Charlie, she does just stand there with her face red, as she does back up into the room again. And there actually is where Carly does it to bring her hands up and look down, feeling a bit, well, lacking certain gifts. Now, there actually is Cassie, who does get a comment on it. That's what she looks like in a bathing suit? Hey, shut up. How are you embarrassed? What? You look amazing. Shut up. I don't tan. Okay, but I, okay, you already have a tan. We've seen that, so we can try and work on it before summer starts. I don't, I feel naked. Just give me a dress. Okay, fine. Here, you had it the whole time? Now, Charlie does going to step forwards, stepping out again, grabbing the dress, and going to back away into the changing room. As there is where Charlie is going to look at a few things. Her thinking about it, as she also does at least go to look at the shoes she was given. They're kinda... oh no, these are nowhere near like how her dad's boots are. Even her older... shit. Getting to walk in these is gonna be... fuck. Okay, her gonna peek her head out, asking, can she change the shoes? You mean heels. What's the difference? Shoes are what you are wearing. Heels look nice and classy. Okay, but can I look classy and still be able to walk right? Um, can I get an answer? Give me a second. The person gonna turn and walk away. As Deku, or not Deku, Charlie, is gonna turn and look back at herself in the mirror. I mean, the dress looks nice. It covers part of her arms and up to her elbow, and also it doesn't show too much, well, oomph. So that's kind of good. But is it a little too short? Her bringing her hands down. I'm thinking. She feels like she's wearing, well, a shorter pair of swim trunks. Yeah, definitely, definitely too short. Now, someone does get to hand Charlie some shoes. Her peeking her head out and talking about it again. As Mary does it to bring her hand up again, just going to pull back the curtain. And everybody, they do go to agree that that is the dress for her. And Charlie, she's still a bit more embarrassed. As there is, where later that day, she does at least start to learn a bit more about how to properly apply makeup. And they're not talking about Halloween makeup. And Charlie, she does go through a bit more of a crash course. And yeah, there is actually the day where Deku, he stopped by at Charlie's house. And Charlie, yeah, she was there and ready. And Deku was actually a lot more surprised to see her. She looked. Oh, shit. We do currently cut to Deku's mind. Where, yeah, the image of Charlie he had before, the image he has of her now. I mean, girl who will knock your teeth in versus a total hottie. And with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed. This one was more of just fucking around, and a little bit more story building. Now, with that being said, the next one is definitely going to be an interesting episode. With that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed, and to have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.